Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me and if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Summer and welcome. So today I thought I'd give you guys a little brow tutorial and little tips and tricks on how I do my brows every day. I cannot live a day without doing my brows. Even if I wear no makeup, I always gotta do my brows. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. I use two brow products. The first brow product that I use is this Hourglass stick right here. I use the shade Dark Brunette, and this is the brow sculpting pencil, and it comes with a spoolie. I use this every day. It just helps me get the shape that I need so that my brows look really good. And then the second product I use is this QUETA brows palette right here. So it comes with dark, tan and a wax. QUETA brows is a brow salon in Cottesloe. You can buy their products there as well. I just reckon this is such a good palette, and I'll leave their website down below in the description box so that you guys can check out their products as well. Let's get on and do this. Okay, so what I tend to do is that I take the Hourglass stick first, and then I just brush my brows out just so that they're neat. Okay, so now I'm going to take the pencil side of this brush, and then I'm just going to draw a line underneath my brow, and I'm going to fill in this area here, right here, because this area is just really sparse for me and I need to make a line there. So just drawing, I tend to just draw halfway through my front area, and then keep drawing until it connects. And see, that's just like filled in that whole area there. So now that the line is drawn underneath my eye, I'm just going to fill in this back area, the end area. Just going to fill in this end area of my brow here, the arch, just so that it can just be more filled in on the ends rather than the front of my brows. And then don't forget to always brush your brows with the spoolie, just because you can just always see like progress. Okay, so that's pretty good for the arch part of it. And now I'm just going to go to the front of my brows. Now what I tend to do is that I just flick some strokes, like feather light strokes at the front part of my brow, just because I want this area to be a little bit more sparse than this area. I don't want it to be so filled in. So I just take lightly in the front, just like light flicks at the front of my brow, and just brush them through. No brow. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do this brow now, and then I'll get back on to that one. So I'm going to do exactly the same on this one that I did with that one. So okay, so now what I tend to do now that my brow is pretty much just like outlined and everything, I go into this QUETA brow palette, and I just go into this dark color right here, and I use also the QUETA brow pencil right here. It has a spoolie on one end and a pencil on the other brush, I mean. So I'm just going to go in with this color right here, and what I am going to do, this is a powder as well by the way, so what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to go underneath and just make sure that line's really sharp and just really neat. So I'm just going to go underneath my brow And then I'm also just going to fill just the ends of my brows as well, just because I want the very end of my brow to be really dark and then the front to be a little bit lighter. What I tend to do at the end is that I take this brow wax right here and I take that on the spoolie. So I just wipe the spoolie in like so, and then that will get some wax on the end of the spoolie, and then I just put my brow, just run it through my brow hair so that it stays for the day and that my brows don't move. Now this is how I always do my brows. You can of course don't have to fill them in so much, and you don't have to make them so precise and everything. But now what I tend to do is that I take some concealer. So the concealer I'm using today is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light Pale. I'm going to take this brush right here. It's just like a flat little point brush. It's from Real Techniques. It's the Detailer brush. And what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put some concealer on this brush, and I'm just going to carve out my brows so that when I go to put foundation on or any concealer or anything, at least like I'll outline my brow and that I won't have to go anywhere near it because it'll already be carved out and I won't mess up my brow shape. So this process takes a long time for me just because I always like to be precise. So I'm just going to run it along the bottom first really lightly, just so that I can get like somewhat of a precise line. Now I'm going to get along the top, just making sure I get right to the edge of my brow. Like so. It looks a little bit funny right now, but once you put foundation on and concealer and everything, it'll look perfect. Now I don't really do this when I'm wearing no makeup because of course I'm wearing no makeup, but I still want brow, so I just leave it like this brow right here. But if I am putting some foundation on, I do tend to carve my brows out. But if I'm just quickly doing like an everyday makeup look, I don't tend to carve my brows out just because I'm just going out for like a few hours. But if I was going out for like dinner or something, then definitely I would carve my brows out. So I'm just going to do this to the other side of my brows and I will be back. Okay guys, that is the end of my brow tutorial. I hope you guys liked this video. It does take some time to get your brows perfect and to perfect the technique of how to carve them out, draw them on. It's taken me a few years to get my brows to the shape that I want them now. You just have to wait patiently if you want to grow them out, and I waited a few years for them to grow out to be this thick. So yeah, it's just a waiting game and everything. So let me know if you guys like seeing these kinds of videos, so how-to videos, and if you liked this exact video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys liked seeing this makeup look, and if you want to see any more how-to makeup looks, I'll be more than happy to film them for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!